Hello and welcome back to Kara in Boston. I am doing a movie review today on the Banshees of Inisherin. It's not a movie that I had planned to go see. My son invited me out to go see it with him, and I said okay because, like I said, I've got this AMC pass so I can see 3 movies a week, which has been great. And yeah, I was blown away by this film, and I would love to share it with you. So let's get started.
Colin, Sonny, Larry. Didn't you and he used to be the best of friends?
We're still the best of friends.
No, you're not.
Who says we're not? Sit somewhere else.
Okay, so we already start off with an issue. This guy wakes up, he does his daily routine. It's to go get his friend. They go hang out at the bar. That's kind of just like they live in this seaside, this Irish seaside town on the verge of, there's war going on across the water. And so they just have their normal life, right? So he shows up and his friend isn't there and he's really confused and comes to the bar. This guy's decided, Patrick decides he doesn't want to be friends with him anymore. And Colin doesn't really understand why. And it's not really explained why, other than the fact he goes, I just don't want to be your friend anymore. And, we've all kind of come across this in life where we've had friends kind of come in and out of our lives for different reasons, but usually it's a little bit easier to separate. But in this town, there's one bar and, one restaurant and one, there's not much going on. So it's kind of hard when somebody says, don't talk to me and don't be my friend, to avoid them.
Now, if I've done something to you, just tell me what I've done to you.
When you didn't do anything to me. I just don't like you no more.
You didn't like me yesterday.
Why does he not want to be friends with you no more? What is he, 12?
What the hell's going on with you, me feckin' brother?
He's dull, Siobhan.
But he's always been dull.
The other night, 2 hours you spent talking to me about the things you found in your little donkey shite that day.
Well, it wasn't me little donkey's shite, it was me pony's shite, which shows how much you were listening.
So this guy kind of comes to an existential crisis where he feels like the only thing that's kind of lasting is music, and he wants to write this amazing piece of music that he feels will become his legacy because he doesn't really have anything else going on. And so with that means he can't spend time chatting with his friend who he feels like is boring, and what he has to say doesn't add to their relationship at all. So that's kind of what's going on at the beginning of the movie, and we meet these characters and they're all lovely. Excuse me, my cat is climbing up my leg right now. So we meet this cast of characters. Again, the whole movie is done beautifully. The characters are amazing. The acting's amazing. And I love a movie that's just super cerebral. I love a movie that's just going to give you a story. And it's not about the fighting, and it's not about the flash, and it's not about the sex, and it's just life, and it's really awesome. I mean, it does take a turn. Here we go.
If you don't stop talking to me,
Colin!
and if you don't stop bothering me, I have a set of shears at home, and each time you bother me from this day on, I'll take those shears and I'll take one of my fingers off with them, and I'll give that finger to you until I have no fingers left. Does this make things clearer to you?
Not really, no.
Starting from now. But shush like, Polly. Shush like.
Yeah, so yeah, it takes a little bit of a dark turn. This guy who is an accomplished, fiddle player. So this part confused me a little bit because his goal is to leave the world with this beautiful piece of music, which I guess he could write without being able to play, but so why he's gone to this extreme? Like, why not cut off a toe? I'm not really sure why the writers went this direction, but that's what's going on in the movie. So he says, if you keep talking to me, I'm gonna just cut off fingers until you stop talking to me to show you how serious I am. So, I mean, that's pretty serious. If your friend says, stop talking to me, and then starts, threatening to cut off body parts, I find that really odd.
Yeah, I'd shush like. Would you not want him to have to do the one finger to see if he was bluffing like?
No, we wouldn't.
Because worse comes to worse, he can still play the fiddle with 4 fingers, I bet ya.
Going back to your own gang now, Polly.
And talking to me! Are you?
Why aren't
you talking to Porrick no more?
That wouldn't be a sin now, would it, Father?
No, but it's not very nice either, is it?
So again, it's never really super clear, other than the fact that he wants to work on this music and he finds Colin boring. But Colin Farrell in this movie is amazing. Like, his character, you just really feel for him. Like, he just wants his friend, and you know, he's got his sister living with him, and that's they're just in their like normal routine, and life is just kind of going on, and he has his animals, which are really, and even the animals, I have to say, even the animals are great characters. The dog in this movie and the donkey in this movie are amazing characters, and they really add to the angst of what goes on in the film.
Do you know who we remember for how nice they was in the 17th century?
Who?
Absolutely no one. Yet we all remember the music of the time. Everyone to a man knows Mozart's name.
I don't, so there goes that theory.
Can't be waiting around for any more of this madness.
The cinematography is beautiful. Like, the visuals of this movie are beautiful. Just they're just stunning. Standing at the beach and looking over the water and the clouds and the mountains and the greens. It's all really beautifully done. And I'm so excited that this movie is up for some awards, because I rarely get to see a film that is up for any awards, because it's just, I'm usually, watching the Marvel films or the rom-coms or all that kind of stuff. And so this movie just had such good dialogue in it and just good storytelling in it that I was very excited. Now, I'm not going to say it's not without its confusion, because it did feel like cutting off fingers was an extreme, and and it gets a little more extreme. I'm not going to spoil things for you, but I definitely recommend it. So let's just finish this up and I'll give you my final
Let's just call it quits.
We won't call it quits. We'll call it the start.
Again, even that shot right there, the scenery was amazing. All right, so it's still available in theaters. If you're into action movies or you're looking for a love story or whatever, this is really not. I mean, it's a love story in the fact that it's a story about friendship and what that means to different people. Like, they each have their own idea of what their friendship is to each other, and one of them clearly feels like that he gets something out of the friendship, and the other one has decided that he's gotten all he can, and that, I mean, I hate to say it, like, he outgrew him. That's a really good way to put it. Roderick feels that he has outgrown Colm as a friend, and he wants something more from his relationships, and that's just basically it. And you can't make people be friends with you, but Colm really wants to try, and he does a good job of trying in this movie until he doesn't. So I say go see the movie. I'm looking forward to all the awards that it might win this season. 2 thumbs up from me. I appreciate you for coming. Thank you so much from Kara in Boston. Until my next review, I will see you later. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Don't you ever change them crazy ways, baby, 'cause it comes so naturally. Girl, I'm such a fool for all them things you do. Don't just stop, no, don't just stop being you.